Yabba Dabba Do is right because we made it to another
Friday. The first Friday in June.
Yes.
We forget to do this.
I did. You're on number 2.
Okay.
I got that puppy turned all the way up.
I'm not.
You're not feeling
no.
it, huh? I can't help you. I got it turned up. Try a different head.
Oh, that's because that's down.
Well, put that one on. Oh, you got.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you got snookered by Bonnie. That's Bonnie.
Oh,
put
is
the
that
wrong...
her? That's her house joke. Oh, let's just put this on the microphone, and Deb will put it on, and then she can't hear. I'm already deaf.
Because I got it turned all the way. I can't. I give it all I got, Captain.
It's okay.
She can't take more power.
So how was your week?
Good. It was good on balance. I feel a little bit
It's
like
a good
duck.
unbalance.
On balance, it was good.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything was good at work. Social distance.
Right.
Everything's going around. And I think it's starting to plateau out where it's not so busy. So if any of my customers are out there listening and they've been waiting to call, now
Call.
They can call. And I've got plenty of openings next week. The last couple of weeks I've had none.
Isn't that great?
Well, no, it's just the social distancing makes it hard.
Difficult.
It makes it difficult. And people don't understand that, you just can't walk in.
Right.
And you have to do certain things. So, yeah, it's all good.
Good.
Eventually, I don't know if it'll ever be the old normal.
Right.
And people hate to say new normal.
I don't know why, because it is what it is.
It is. Yeah. And I still wear a mask when I go out.
Right.
And I think that's going to be for a long while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about the protesting this week. And even though they had masks on, they were screaming and yelling and spewing, out and so close to each other
right.
that we may have a surge before the fall.
Right.
Because they were saying August, September, October. It might be sooner. But if you stay at home and you're still adjusting and, social graces are, unlimited, you'll be fine.
Yes. Right. Absolutely. So earlier in the week, I was listening to the morning show.
Oh, I like the morning show.
The Get Up and Go show with Evan and Bonnie.
Right.
And there was a news item that Bonnie was reading in the news about St. Lucie County.
Right. They sanctioned.
They actually authorized it as an official, and I guess they're going to get the signage over at Blind Creek Beach.
Right.
It will be listed as a nudist beach.
A clothing optional. That's the way they said it in the paper.
All right. Well, I'm just saying what they said
during the morning show. Right.
And
you've been up there. I've been up there.
It's a great place to go for a long walk because
it's clothing optional, whether you want to wear clothing or not.
Correct. But my wife and I enjoy it because you can walk for 2 miles totally uninterrupted.
Right.
It's just a good, nice
walk.
It
backs up to the power plant.
Right. It's a beautiful walk.
Right.
And
did you find any shells? I mean, there's been a lot of shells and sea glass and everything. I'm sure up there, since it's an obstructed beach and not thousands of people go to it, you probably find some real treasures.
We have one very rare occasion actually got a big conch shell.
Wow.
In a good condition.
And there was no conch inside?
No. It was just a shell.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because if it was a conch inside, you'd have to put it back.
Right. No, it was just a shell.
Good.
But that was after that big storm in the Bahamas. And I suspect that was probably blown here from there.
Probably.
And she's on a mission. She's got one of those big glass
lamps,
vases that flowers go in.
Right.
She decided she wants to repurpose it and just fill it with tiny seashells, or just the pretty ones.
Right.
So it takes a lot of tiny pretty ones to fill that puppy up, and we're only about a quarter
That's
way.
Okay.
Yeah. So just more visits are required. And but yeah, so we do that. We'll walk along the beach and then we'll stop, kick over a few shells and gather them up, put them in our pocket, and keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
you don't take a little bucket.
No, that's why I have.
I mean, because then if you put them in the bucket, then you can wash them out. You don't get all the sand in your pockets and everything.
I have cargo shorts.
And if you're up at Blind Creek, you have no clothes on anyway. So why not take a bucket? Where are you putting them?
I put them in my cargo shorts.
Okay, so you wear clothing.
Yeah, well, most of the time, yes, we do, because we're walking the beach and then we hightail it out of there to go to the store to go somewhere else. So
okay,
yeah.
Usually, I figured people left everything in the car.
Yeah, well, and that's a problem because the parking lot is not nudist sanctioned.
Right, that you have to have clothes on in the parking lot, and you can't take them off until you get to the beach.
Correct. So yeah, that's always a good idea.
Actually, we should have called Carolyn Hawkins.
We should have, but what I tried to put a call in to Bonnie, because Bonnie had declared that now that it's an official beach, that if Gary, her significant other, wanted to go,
she would go.
She would go with him. So I
think she's working.
I was prepared to have that conversation with her.
You're going to have to call the morning show.
Yeah.
Because I think she works from like 3 to 8 or 3 to 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I thought we got a call coming in.
We do. Yeah. Maybe it's Bonnie. She might have heard you. It would be a great thing if she did. But Blind Creek, this is a milestone in St. Lucie County. Although the beach has been there for several years now and people have known about it, it's just, now it's the real deal. So we have Bonnie.
We've got the other half.
Evan.
We have Evan.
Gary.
No, Evan is on the line.
Oh, hey, Evan. How are you?
Hang on.
Hey, guys. What's happening?
Hey, it's good to have you here.
Hey, guys. What's happening?
Oh, so you and Bonnie are going to go walk Blind Creek?
No. No, Bonnie said that now she has a good reason to get Gary to go to the beach.
And she said she would go with
Blind
him.
Creek Beach.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, I was all prepared. I put a call into her. She hasn't returned my call. I was prepared.
She doesn't return my calls either, so don't feel bad.
See, I had all kinds of music queued up for her. Here's one too. Oh yeah.
Definitely mood music there, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So did you hear the segment this morning where Bonnie on the news was talking about the bowling center and the bowling balls? This was great because she got into the news, and her first story was about Stewart Lanes being open and how they're going to be sanitizing and washing people's balls.
Right. We did that with Jensen Beach. That too, and because I bowl at Jensen Beach, and we had a big hoo-ha about whose balls are going to watch and how heavy are your balls.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, exactly. But
they charge by the pound.
Everybody, has different size balls they use.
Right. Yes, you could be a 7-pound. You could be a 12. Just think of 2 16-pound balls hanging around.
Whoa.
That's a lot of balls.
So
and after a while they're sweaty balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, that's why you have to keep your towel.
Yes.
And
dry your balls off.
Yes.
Jensen messaged everybody and Facebooked everyone and said, if you have your own equipment, your own shoes and your own bowling balls and your own equipment, you were the first people to allow to come, because then they didn't have to worry about sanitizing all the lane balls.
This is true.
So.
Wow. Very good.
Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of puns we could do with that.
How to sanitize.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I was telling Debbie before we went to air that I wanted to break out a new feature, and the feature is called, I want to call it Headlines Ripped from the News. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here's a couple items for you.
All right.
This is one about a plane crash. So far, they have determined that the crash occurred when the plane struck the ground.
Well, where else? Where's the rim shot when you need it?
Right.
How else would they determine when the plane crash was?
Right.
Well, it didn't hit the tree and it didn't hit the top of the house, but apparently it hit the ground.
It did hit the ground. So,
Frank was hysterical reading these to me.
Oh my God, I was reading them before airtime.
He's having a belly laugh over here.
Here's another one.
That kind of sounds like my stupid news that I do every morning.
It sounds a lot like that.
Yes.
I just kind of repurposed it, and I call it headlines ripped from the news.
Let me hear another one.
Here's another one. Bishops agree sex abuse rules. It's like, really?
Bishops agree sex abuse rules. Okay.
Right.
That's a headline. All right. Here's another one. The headline is called Golden Showers. And what that is a funny wedding announcement. This is a lady by the name of Showers who married a man by the name of Golden.
And I could go on and on with a line about golden showers. I'm sure you could too.
We won't go there because we have to keep it PG rated.
That's right. Here's another one. This is a movie marquee, and this just shows that the word order does matter. And this is exactly the way it reads on the marquee. Pirates knocked up Shrek.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go.
Very interesting.
You can't make this up. This is straight out of the China news. Pigs die as houses are blown down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's another headline.
You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't. Here's another one. Cops realize tiger is stuffed animal after a 45-minute standoff.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep. And out of the UK, this is out of the independent news paper. It's emergency biscuits are flown to the UK due to a national shortage. So, of course, in the UK, biscuit is another word for cookie. And
you could take that a lot of different ways.
Yes, you could.
Yeah. And here's another one. This is, again, a headline ripped from the news. A leopard is hooked to pot, but not stoned. And it's a photograph of a leopard with a pot stuck to his head. So,
oh boy.
Yeah. So, let's see now. Murderer complains that a detective ruined his reputation. Anyways,
wow.
Yeah. Oh.
So what's on the plans for the weekend for you guys?
Well, did anyone bring you donuts today? Wasn't it National Donut Day?
It was National Donut Day, and we could not get one person to DoorDash us.
Well, I didn't realize
donuts at all.
Yes, I was walking late this morning, and I heard that. And if I would have been walking at my normal time, I would have probably gotten in a car and came down here with donuts. But it was
that'd be great.
Yeah, but I was out there in the nick of time to get back home and then get ready for work. And the movie theaters have opened up to 50% now. Are they going to social distance people every other seat, every 3 seats? How are they going to make any money at the movie theater besides popcorn?
Well, the theaters are never packed anyway to begin with because everybody watches stuff online, and they have all these different programs now that you can get the first releases online for free. So I don't know. I can see the theaters not doing all that well.
I think the theaters are going to be out for a while, but drive-in movies are back in.
Oh yeah, drive-ins are definitely,
because Causeway Cove Marina up in Fort Pierce, they on good weekends when the weather's good, they have a drive-in that you can go to. I think it's $5 a car.
My buddy runs that. Kyle Kniepel runs that. He's a good friend of mine. He actually put it together, and he purchased actually a couple of things for me that he needed pertaining to get some new screening up for next weekend. So yes. That's a huge success. He says he's doing good. They get anywhere from 200 to 300 cars each night.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Now, does he do it just on the weekends?
Just on the weekends, on Friday and Saturday, and part of the proceeds are donated back to for COVID relief.
Oh, nice. And are they new movies, old movies, classics? Like CBS is doing Sunday night movies, and they're all classic movies. This week it's Grease.
No, they're not. They're not first run movies. These are movies that have already ran that are out that you can sit at home and watch. Or if you don't want to sit at home, you get in your car and spend $5 and you can indulge in some of the food vendors that are there and have food as well.
Do you remember going to the drive-in when you were young? I do.
I only remember the back seat.
Well, that's where the kids usually sat. We sat on the hood or the top of the car or the hood of the car, or we had friends that my parents would, families that sort of parked next to each other and all the kids would go outside and play. And then we'd put blankets down.
In the back seat. I was stuck in the back seat. My parents used to go, and I remember they had the speaker that hooked on the window.
Right,
really
exactly.
Window up a little bit.
Yeah.
The speaker hooked on the window.
Yeah. And you
I'll
had to
never
bring
forget this.
bug repellent because in Michigan we always have mosquitoes.
And then later on, they actually had a hose that you could put in your window with the little air conditioning, so you didn't have to have your car on, but the air could come in. Wow. We had that.
I know
too.
that everybody else around you gets carbon monoxide poisoning.
No, we never did that. I don't think my parents ever turned a car on once they turned it off.
No, nobody turned it on. I know the big drive-in movie theaters back in the day were down in Fort Lauderdale,
right
on Sunrise Boulevard. The Thunderbird Swap.
The Thunderbird. They're still there. They're still operating.
Yep, they're still operating. There used to be a drive-in theater in Margate.
There was. We talked about that. Yes.
Yeah, the Lakeshore
Drive-in. Exactly. Now there was one in Fort Pierce, and right there near Edwards Road. And the screen was there. It still might be there. And they built a building in front of it.
Screen is still there.
Okay.
Yeah, screen is still there. Yep.
And they used to have one there. But we had, growing up outside of Pittsburgh, we had 2 or 3 that were like a couple miles apart. So depending on what was playing at each one, that's where you went.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, hopefully it's not going to be a wet weekend all weekend long.
No, it's supposed to be clearing. I heard earlier in the week they said clearing by the weekend. I don't know if that
clearing is 50%.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. It was 70 and 70 and then 50, 50, 40, 40. I think we have subject to rain through next week.
Wow.
But depending on where you are in the state of Florida is where you'll get the 40, 50, 70%.
Well, that storm that's in the Gulf of Mexico, right?
Right. And it's going to hit New Orleans or Texas and New Orleans Sunday night.
Will that be affecting our weather in some way?
It has.
Yeah.
But we have this front coming in from the east, and it's sort of holding some of the rain back. But, my next life, I will be a hippy dippy weather girl because I can get it all wrong and still get paycheck.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Just get on a green screen. You'll be all set.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And you do the weather in Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, the weather in Pittsburgh, it's always dreary.
Here's a couple. I'm still reading some of these items ripped from the headline. Drunk woman steals a ferry and yells, "I'm Jack Sparrow." Here's another one.
Oh my.
Breathing oxygen is linked to staying alive.
Wow, where do you get these at?
Items
they're
ripped
from they're online.
If you actually Google items ripped from the headlines, this is what comes up. A man arrested after cops spot a suspiciously small package in his undies.
Hello, where's the rim shot for that one?
Right? But boom. Oh God. Let's see now. Crash blossoms, perplexing and amusing headlines. Okay. It's just strange stuff.
So the gyms are all open 100%. Bars are allowed to open. All the restaurants are 50%. I don't know if they're open 100% now because I don't know.
No, 50%. I'm not ready to go to a gym. I'm not ready to go to a bar.
Me neither.
I'm not ready to go to a restaurant. I'm very content with, Rachel and I cooked dinner this evening. We had ribeye steak with sweet potato casserole and some green beans.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been cooking for myself.
Foodie grill. We cooked it in the Ninja Foodie grill.
Oh, okay. I cook mine if I have a grill at home, so I just cook it on the grill, or I just cook. That's what I did during the pandemic here. What's on your plate tonight? This is on mine. And it was wonderful.
Yes. Yes.
I had a different meal every night.
Hey, that's an idea for a new segment that you can do, Frank. It's called What's on Your Plate Tonight?
Yes.
There you go.
And have people call in with the most interesting item that they're having for dinner.
Right.
Wouldn't that be good?
Oh, I got some great reviews, and people, all my friends would tell me what they had. They show me pictures and do things. Yeah, it was wonderful. Everyone needed to do something, so it was something fun.
Nice.
Besides putting out cartoon characters of haircuts that I did.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm going to let you two go. I'm going to go inside and go take care of some dishes and help the missus out, and going to enjoy a peaceful weekend until I'm back in the saddle bright and early on Monday morning.
Well, thank you for doing the morning show, and you do a great job, you and Bonnie.
Well, I have a lot. We have a lot of fun talking about bowling balls.
Oh yes, I'm sure you do.
And don't forget Blind Creek Beach. Yes, indeed. All right.
Blind Creek Beach. We're going to get Bonnie to Blind Creek Beach yet. We're going to get her there.
Well, what I'd like to do is maybe you can encourage her to do this. Maybe have her go during our afternoon show and give us a call. Do a live report right from the beach.
Oh, I would do that.
Right.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. I would do that.
All right. So there you go. So
yeah, I would do that. I would go down there and I would do
give us a
remote broadcast from Blind Creek Beach on a Friday at 5:00.
Yeah, right. Well, that would be wonderful.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll set that up.
Okay. All right, you got it.
I'm game. I'm game.
And you can take Rachel with you.
I don't think she would go.
No.
Well, it's clothing optional. No. She can go.
Well, not no more. It's not. It's not clothing optional. It's
until you get on the beach. When you're in the parking lot, you have to have your clothes on. But once you get on the beach,
of course,
But I don't think they're. Some people don't feel comfortable, so I don't think they're going to be sticky about whether you have your Speedo on or not.
Sticky.
Well, here's the thing.
That's an interesting choice of words.
they'll have the Speedo patrol police on patrol there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. There you go. Boy, there's an image for you, huh?
Speedo patrol.
Oh my God. Yes. Man arrested after cops spot suspiciously small package in his undies. You can't make this stuff up. All right. Thanks, Evan.
At 11.
All right.
You have a great night. We'll see you on Monday.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye. back. If you thought we were gone, we're not.
That's right. We're back. So, what are you going to be doing
this weekend?
Yeah.
Well, it's tiptoe through the raindrops.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on how the weather's going to fare out.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been out anywhere. I don't really feel like I want to go to a bar or a restaurant or, do anything really social. I did social with two of my friends in their backyard last weekend.
All right.
A couple, and we sat far apart,
Mm-hmm.
and that was about it.
You can bring a megaphone or just use your cell phone and call them.
Talk across the yard. Exactly. So tonight it's raining.
Yeah.
I finished my book today. I during this whole thing, I think now I'm on 5 or 6 books I've read.
Wow, very good. Yeah,
and I'm not a reader.
Well, you are now.
Well, yeah.
If you weren't before, you are now.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
You should join a book club.
No, I don't want to have to read.
Okay.
You have to read.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah. They give you a book, and every week you go through this, and
you have to do a report.
And, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm all done with.
And I don't want to read some of the books that they might want to read.
Ah.
They might not interest me.
Hmm. So what do you like? Like murder mysteries, whodunits? Or no. What do you like?
I like
romantic stories.
I don't like anyone telling me how they're put their fingers down the small of your back and you look into the eyes and that makes me throw up.
Okay.
I like stuff that is like true.
Okay.
Or history.
Yeah.
Or if you the story is fictitious, what not real, but it is real, but they changed the names. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of things like that out there, and they just put the characters in there, but they changed the names, but it really happened. That I like because then it's to me like, I'm living this and going through what they went through.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And I don't like Stephen King or any of those guys. Right. They're gory. A lot of things are gory. I don't want to read that.
Yeah.
I don't even like scary movies. My sister and all her that clan, they like all that kind. I don't like that.
No. Mm-mm. No. My daughter Stephanie loves the scary movies. I don't get it. She's always been a big fan of that. And it's okay, I guess. I mean, she's not alone. Obviously, there's quite a big following for that genre of movies.
Right, there is.
But
like Cujo, and I don't like all that stuff.
Yeah. Was it Freddy Krueger or something like
that? Yeah. Now, like Indiana Jones, I like that kind of movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was on CBS Sunday last week. The Titanic was on the week before. That was good. Grease is on this weekend. I like that. Those kinds of things. I mean, I like more happy stuff. Tonight is My Lottery Dream Home. So if you win the lottery, the Flame David comes out and he finds you, whatever money you win, he'll find you the right home for you.
Wow. Nice.
But there's nothing on TV. There's nothing. No. It's sad.
Yeah.
And then during this whole thing, I used to watch Family Feud.
Yeah.
Because he's so funny.
Richard Dawson?
No.
I don't know. It's the last time I watched Family Feud.
No. It's what's his name?
Well, I was always amazed that he would kiss all the ladies on that show.
Well, he was a ladies' man.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah. Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
And his facial expressions. I don't watch it for anything but his facial expressions because they are hysterical.
Yeah.
And they took that off, and now they do the news, so I don't even see that anymore.
Oh.
And now I'm back to work pretty much full time.
Yeah.
So that my days go on.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have towels to do. I have capes to do, another load, and then I wash my laundry every day now.
Yeah.
When I get home tonight, I'll take my clothes off, put another set of clothes on. I'm still in that mode.
Yeah. Now, are you on a well or are you on city water?
City water.
Yeah.
I have a septic, but city water.
Okay.
And it's just one person, so it's not like I have 18 kids that are taking a bath every night.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they charge you for sewage even though you're not hooked
No.
up?
No.
Okay.
No, they can't do that.
They can't?
No.
Okay.
There's no, when they run the line down my street,
Then they can.
No. When I hook up, I will.
Mm.
And I would. But it's across the street at Langford Park. They ran it on that side.
Okay.
And for me to hook up, I'd have to bore under my side road and under 707. And that's quite expensive.
Yeah, a little pricey. Yeah.
And so that's not going to happen.
And
then everyone on my street could hook up.
Right. So why did they do that? Why did they?
Because we are in a redevelopment area, and they put the redevelopment line on that side of the street. They didn't put it on my side of the street.
So you're not in the development part of
No.
the redevelopment area?
No.
Right.
So I get no perks when I go, and I'm on the board.
So you're underdeveloped, is what you're
I
saying.
am, and you can tell that. I've been underdeveloped my whole life.
I'm talking about your homestead.
No, well, my homestead is different homestead, but I can't get any of the perks. Like, if you were in the if I was across the street, I could get help with windows. I could get help with my roof. I could get help with the yard, or maybe my drive. That's what I really need help with, is my driveway. People don't realize I'm right across the street from the park. So when a big truck comes, it's easy. Because I have a wide turn, and my parking lot goes along with that wide turn at the entrance of the park. And now my driveway is all broken up.
It's all busted up.
Yep.
Because it's not rated for those kind of trucks.
No. And it's a 1956, blacktop on there. And back then it was 1.5 inches, maybe. Now it's like 3 or 4 inches where that wouldn't happen.
Right.
And it's also lower than the road.
So you get ponding, puddling.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so then when that happens and it cracks, then everything.
Right. Yeah. Gets undermined.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at.
All right.
But I'm okay.
Yeah.
Business is good.
Yes.
People are happy to get their hair done. I'm happy to make them happy. I've been doing repair color and cuts and whatever they need, because everyone has cut and colored their hair, and that's wonderful.
I see. So you need to fix what they've done at home.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's what repair means.
Yes.
Okay.
They've cut their hair. They've cut their bangs.
Repair means spackling and a paintbrush.
Yes, on a building it does.
Yeah.
But I spackle their hair with new color.
Okay.
And I repair their cuts.
Okay.
And they'll tell me, I did this. I said, not to worry. I said, it might take another haircut. We'll blend it in. No one will know. And everyone so far is very happy.
Okay. All right.
And a lot of new people in the neighborhood.
Oh, really?
I love neighborhood people. And we know everybody. So you can't talk about anyone in Rio.
No.
Because that's not a good choice.
Right.
Because everyone knows everybody.
Now, is this still referred to as the Rio Research Triangle that Craig Worley?
I do.
Okay. You still use that moniker?
I do.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do a lot of people even know what that is?
No.
No.
And I tell them they have to pay me in rubles.
Oh, yes. Rio rubles.
Rio rubles.
Yes.
There's no credit cards. It's cash, check, or rubles.
Right.
And that goes on. Yes.
I love it.
Yeah. So what are you doing this weekend?
Well, if the weather's good when we get up tomorrow, I hope to walk the beach.
Blind Creek?
We may go that far. Last week, we just went to Jensen Beach and walked the beach there. So depends. Yeah. If depending upon what the sky looks like. And
it's going to be nice, I think, in the mornings. I think it's more in the afternoons that it's going to take cloud cover and rain. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And that's what weathermen are.
Yeah. You're the weather girl, huh?
The hippy dippy. Remember the hippy dippy weather girl?
The hippy dippy weather man. That was George
Carlin. It was Goldie Hawn was the hippy dippy weather girl.
Oh, yes. Oh, was okay. That was on.
Yes. That was on Laughing.
Laughing. Right.
Yes.
But she ripped that off of George Carlin.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And George Carlin had a lot of good sayings.
Oh my God. Most of which we can't use on the radio.
I know.
It's
Yes.
true.
The 7 bad things you can't say.
7 bad words you definitely cannot say.
Right.
Some of them, you no, you just can't.
No.
No. I just no. It's okay because I've always used my radio language in my professional life too. So I just don't generally use.
I don't use foul language in
No.
my everyday life.
No.
And I don't like to hear it that much.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I will use other verbs, noun, adjectives
Right.
in their place.
Right.
And my friends will tell you that.
Right.
That's like, no, you can't do a bomb. You
Yeah.
know, you can't say that. That's not kosher.
Right. Or dill.
Right.
Exactly. I agree. All right.
But we're probably the only 2 people on the earth that doesn't use it in everyday language. Because
we're-
I have friends that it rolls off their tongue. That
I know
it sounds natural. I just can't do that in my
No.
being.
No. It's exactly antithetical to my being as well. Is exactly right.
So we
wanna-
have a break.
We do, but we want to say thank you to the church ladies for this wonderful
Oh, the cookies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judy.
Yes. Wonderful.
And they are going to have the shredding on July 18th.
Okay.
Free shredding at the church in North River Shores.
All right.
Presbyterian Church.
Save your stuff.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we'll be back with the good, the bad, and the ugly.
All right. Stay tuned. It is now time for my favorite feature, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Take it away, Debbie.
Okay. For this week, the good, number one, is they sanctioned Blind Creek Beach as a St. Lucie County beach, and it's now operating.
Okay.
Also, we have virtual graduations going on. School is now closed. So everyone has graduated, gone on. They can go on to college.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth is going to middle school, and then the sixth go to high school.
Right.
So that's a good thing that's happened to everybody this week.
All right.
And the bad is there is still a lot of socializing going on. We should have respect for each other.
Right.
And we need to still wear masks when we go into Publix and into a big crowd.
Right.
And just if you don't feel right about it, don't do it.
Right.
Just have a little respect for each other.
Who would have thought this time last year that would be okay to wear a mask to walk into a bank?
That's right. They would have called 911 right away.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't even get past the door.
Right.
Somebody
exactly.
would tackle you.
So the ugly is a news snippet.
Okay.
That I had this week.
All
and
right.
It was about a couple, a cohabitating couple.
Right.
And he went off for an extended stay at work, and she decided to clean the garage. And he had taken apart his 69 Impala, and the parts were all over the place.
Right.
So when she went in to clean the garage, she called the junkyard and put all the parts up for sale. So when he came home, the garage was sparkling, but his 69 Impala was gone.
Ugh.
He was not a happy camper.
I would imagine.
He charged her with Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
And a couple other things. He is furiously trying to find all the parts and the body back together to put it back together.
Wow.
So that was pretty ugly.
Well,
It would be ugly if I went into the garage and you had your car all apart, no matter what car it was, and someone got rid of it.
Yeah.
So that was pretty ugly to me.
Yeah. Yeah. The nerve.
Yeah, it is the nerve.
The nerve.
Well, and at the end of the snippet, it said they are no longer cohabitating.
Yes, I would guess so. I think probably
they're not significant others anymore.
As of the day he returned from his trip.
I'm sure.
Yes.
But if you live with someone, you wouldn't know that what they're doing. And I mean,
I owned a Volkswagen bus.
Okay.
And the engine would fail periodically. Right. So I found another 1600cc Volkswagen engine.
Right.
And it didn't take up a whole lot of space. Now, my mom didn't spend any time in the garage at home. There's
right.
No need for her to, right? Anyways, and it just sat in a little corner in the garage, and it didn't take up a whole lot of room. It's like maybe the size of maybe
a big dog pen.
Yeah, there you go. Or an oversized case of beer, right?
Right.
It's just about that. And anyway, so I went to California. I had a job there, and I had to leave my car in Michigan. And anyway, I came home.
It was all gone?
The car was still there, but the engine, she cleaned out the garage. And I go, Mom, what are you doing with my engine? She goes, yeah, it was in the way.
So what'd she do with it?
She threw it away.
She threw it away?
Yeah.
An already redone engine that was already prepped?
It was ready to go. Yeah.
Did you
No,
did you fall to your knees and start crying? I would have.
Just shook my head. That's all you can do, So,
oh wow.
Yeah. So I can feel for that guy.
Yes, I can feel for that guy because I've worked on cars and I've rebuilt cars.
Right. Yeah. My son, he has a Honda that he's been working on, right?
He's been doing that for a while.
Right. Well, so he wanted to get the car totally repainted. And so what he did is he tore the entire car apart. I mean, and had all the parts painted. And then he reassembled the car again.
Okay.
Right. Well, so his guest bedroom guess what? Was
The parts department.
all the door panels,
right,
and the windows and stuff like that, right? And anything that wasn't to be painted ended up in the guest bedroom, and so it was quite an interesting experience. And he put it all back together, and it's fine.
And it looks beautiful.
It looks like a brand new car.
I'm sure.
Yeah, everything's just pristine, perfect. Yeah, it's amazing. And he's still tinkering with the engine, and
Does he take it out?
Oh yeah, he came over to our house one day before the whole virus thing.
Okay.
And
have you seen your kids?
Nope. So
I went to my sister's Wednesday because it was Rosalind's birthday, and that's the first time I'd been there in over 3 months.
Yeah. Oh, I talk to my daughters and my son, every week, and my daughters and I are doing the thing.
Oh, you doing the camera, the portal, or Zooming, or FaceTime?
Yeah, it's FaceTime on the phone, and and so that's kind of nice. I get a chance to see the grandkids that way, and talk to them, and they're so adorable. Anyways, and my one daughter, Susan, that lives locally, she said to me, she goes, Dad, I just can't wait till we can all get back together again.
I think it's coming to that point.
Yes.
I mean, your family, you can social distance in the yard and have a picnic.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I did with my friends the other day. That's what you do.
Right. But we can't even do that like at the clubhouse,
Oh, no, you can't do it at the clubhouse.
No.
Is your clubhouse open?
Clubhouse is only open to the owners, so we can't have any guests.
So go to Susie's house.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
She's got a big backyard.
Big enough. Yeah. And she's got a pool and all that.
Right.
So.
And most people, that's what they've been doing.
Right.
Is having family come in.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. We'll bring over some groceries one day and have a cookout or something.
That's what I did with my friends. I brought over the groceries, and they said, "Oh, well, here, you can put this out." I said, "No, I brought the groceries. You're the host and hostess. It's up to you."
There you go. There you go.
I buy, you fly.
Very good. So what did you have?
Oh, we just had some salsa and chips and cheese and
No, nothing
like
on the grill.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
No. So I introduced Tiffany about a year or so back to Italian sausage, right? And
Fresh Market has the great.
Oh, very good. And the Publix one is not too bad. It's not too bad.
What do you get? Eckrich or Hill Shower?
No, I get the Publix brand of Italian sausage.
Oh,
it's actually not too bad.
Okay.
And anyways, so Tiffany laughs because we always joke that Chinese food, about 20, 30 minutes, you're hungry again.
Right.
Right. And she says, but Italian sausage, she says, if I want to go on a diet, she says, I should eat Italian sausages. I'm never hungry after I eat that.
Right. It's hearty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I have some, I bought it Fresh Market. When Fresh Market has it on sale for $3.99 a pound, I go there and buy that.
Yeah.
Because it's all fresh made there. Other than that, I go to the Polish store and get kielbasa and different sausages there. And I just don't buy that. What is it? The package stuff in it.
Oh no.
It's so greasy and so
too much fat.
And there's no taste.
Yeah.
So
yuck.
And pretty soon, Fresh Market doesn't have their ground beef on sale anymore. It's full price because they said there's a beef shortage.
Right.
So if you want ground chuck, it's $5.99 a pound.
Yeah, that's the everyday price.
Yes, there is. And I'm hoping the chicken will stay, but that might go by the wayside too.
Right. But they do. Normally they run the chicken and the beef
Tuesday
hamburgers right on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, now it's just yesterday when I went Tuesday, there was no chicken.
No chicken. What
happened?
No
clucking.
Whoa. What happened?
They ran out.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot more people that have stayed down here
that
didn't go back up north in New England. I see a lot of out-of-state plates down here now.
I see New York, New Jersey plates still.
But New England. I've seen California, Midwest. So
yeah.
And I think a lot of people are reconsidering moving.
Yeah.
If too many more people here will sink.
I don't think we'll ever sink.
Oh, we will.
Well, make the
Miami's already sinking. They're already raising their because of the water level going up. I've watched several documentaries on that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We'll break off at the top of Florida and float away.
I don't think so.
You never know.
It's never happened.
Oh, it will.
No.
One day.
No, Florida will never break away. It's not a floating state.
I'm not just saying.
Well, it's just, okay.
We'll be underwater.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'll bring my snorkel.
You
All right.
do that. And your fins.
And my fins.
Yep. And your Speedo.
Oh, God. There's a...
And the potato.
Yeah. That's right.
Have a great night, everyone. Ciao for now.
All right. Take care.